Your family. Your family. 27th of the 7th, 2026. Let's go. It's a little bit earlier today, which is good. 10:20. I mean, last night, even though I was like super tired in my journal video, it was earlier. And I got a banging sleep last night, which was the first time in a while that I had slept like that many hours. I slept most of the way through. But actually, I had a dream at like 1 a.m. that I woke up to and I wrote it down. I didn't even really know if I want to say it. It doesn't matter too much, but I had this dream. It was with Will Smith. I'm not going to give the full detail, but it was with Will Smith, and me and him were like getting along. And then I started filming a YouTube video, but then I woke up out of it into a dream of waking up out of it. And then I woke up out of that dream, which was a bit of a spin out, into which I called Lincoln in the morning, my mate, because he is kind of into his dreams and like reading about his dream, or like analyzes his dreams anyway, because he thinks they mean a lot, which I agree. So I called him and told him about it and explained the dream and like what I got out of it a little bit. And he's like, oh, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm gonna just say it so this makes more sense. So in the dream, when I like was waking up out of the dream with Will Smith, I was like stressing that the video that I was filming of me and Will Smith together for a vlog, I knew that it wasn't going to be real when I woke up, and that couldn't get to anyone when I woke up. So in that moment in the dream, my mind like developed something, or something kind of developed in the dream, where from that dream, my brain perfectly analyzed it and knew what I was seeing. And then it kind of downloaded to AI, and AI made a video of it. So the video, or the dream, was saved as a video. So that was my dream. And then I woke up out of that and I was like, holy fuck, like I've just had this insane $1 million invention. I need to write it down. I wrote it in my notes at 1 a.m. and then fell straight back to sleep. And then when I told Lincoln, he said, oh, they've actually like developed something like that, or they're starting to in Japan. And as soon as I heard that, I knew that I need to go to Japan next month. Not for that thing, like I'm not that proactive to where I had that dream and then he said Japan and I need to go and like do that. But I had a Japan trip pre-planned and in mind for actually July, and I'm just moving it forwards until I've got like a comfortable amount of money and stuff and contracts in place. So that just kind of reassured me that I need to go to Japan, and that's the place where I need to go. So, I mean, hopefully some of these journal videos will be in Japan next month, which is very, very soon. Yeah, then I went to the gym, boom, coffee, gym, boom. What else did I do today? Came home, I had pretty good workflow. Done a bunch of clips and stuff that I needed to do. But man, I feel like time just runs away from me still so fast. I am struggling kind of right now still with like having good streams and creative streams happening and being planned and put in place. And after today as well, especially with time getting away so fast, I really did realize like how much I do still waste. And if I really wanted to, which I do really want to, but if I really prioritize and stopped doing these distracting little things, then I would probably plan bigger, better streams and have a more efficient flow of those big streams happening. Am I going to do that? Hopefully, but I just don't know where I prioritize all these things in my life right now. I know that streaming is my number one priority, and my career within streaming is my number one. But a lot of things come under that to make that happen. For instance, like planning the stream, the clipping, like a YouTube account for it, getting YouTube videos out, and trying to figure out what the priorities of those things are for that is an issue for me. Well, it's not an issue because I'm on a path to getting them all done, but I do feel like there is a more efficient order to do them. Not just those things exactly, I'll add more. For instance, I tore my ACL a few months ago, and I've got to recover that in order to play Oztag again, which I love Oztag. But doing my recovery sessions and needing to go to a yoga class, I'm looking down here because I got my diary, and needing to go to a yoga class to become more flexible with my knee again, they're high priority for getting back to Oztag. But not only that, is for getting full function in my leg that I walk on every single day of my life. Honestly, speaking this into the camera and saying those words out loud right now, I need to fucking do that so bad. So maybe that's a little bit ahead of the priority. And as a result of me seeing some of these things, and obviously there's a whole lot of other things in my life that I've got to get done and do day to day, they're just kind of getting in the way of me planning big and better and more eye-drawing streams. So, yeah. Forget where I kind of started with that. But, yeah. I'm working with a company right now, which is kind of cool and kind of scary as well. A company where I'm contracted. It's just kind of month-to-month contract right now. I get paid an okay amount to post for them, do a stream for them, story, etc., different deliverables. And the company is a rewards company. There's a massive gray area because originally they were doing more giveaways where people could enter like a raffle, but it more sounds like it's that because of other companies that have done it and that still do it, where rather it isn't really directly like that. The company, especially really now, they've pulled back from the giveaways almost completely, but now they're simply a rewards company that work with brands and get a discount from the brands, and in return of that discount they send those brands all of their audience and members, let's say. Now, to become a member of PRX, it's free to sign up, and you can get that, say, 10% discount with those brands for free. And I was like, how the fuck? Like, how does that even work? Like, what? And then I talked to them, and without giving too much detail behind the company, obviously they've got their ways of doing things. They earn from those brands. Like, those brands essentially pay them to bring all these people there a certain amount. I just don't want to talk logistics because I don't know what I'm allowed to say or not. But yeah, and when I was like, wait, that's actually so smart. So you can bring in people for free and just get paid from the brand. Like, what? On top of that, then they have a paid membership per month, which gets them a bigger discount. And then also, when they do have giveaways, like, they might have small ones per month, but they'll do giveaways like Helicopter Tour, which is one of the brands that they work with, or like shopping voucher and things like that they can get for their members each month. But yeah, as I said, they had more big cash giveaways and stuff like that. And for me, that was a gray area initially because it's very close to gambling. And gambling is something that I just won't promote. It just, one, doesn't sit right with me. Two, doesn't make any fucking sense to how, like, I honestly don't understand how anyone does it. I understand the initial, like, wanting the money because the money is massive in these casino deals. And a lot of my friends have these casino deals, by the way. Like, I understand the money and just being blind to everything else. But if you have a critical thinking brain, it's very easy to walk your mind through the process of how the casino or the gambling company make their profit. And what that looks like to me is, if a company or a casino, whoever this is, can pay me $40,000 per month to promote their casino, that means through my promotion of their casino, my followers have to lose, not just spend. Their money has to disappear. $40,000 of that money has to disappear at least. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense for them. For them to be able to spend $40,000 on me, that means my followers, supporters, everyone have to lose $40,000 at least. It would be more, because companies aren't dumb. They want to get an ROI, obviously. And when you think about that, that's fucking retarded. That is literally stupid for nothing. Like, they literally get zero. They get no return on that investment whatsoever. And that's where it's just like, how could you even say yes to that? I really don't get it. You're basically robbing your viewers. And don't get me wrong, your viewers have a choice to not do it. But for me as well, being a creator, I know that my viewers don't think like me. Or they might have a less strong mindset than me. I would just say someone that is able to sit on a Twitch stream for long hours of a day and just watch has a less ambitious mindset than me, because I could not do that. That is impossible for me to do. And then I would also relate that if they can allow themselves to sit on the Twitch stream all day, which is okay if that's what they love to do, right? And I want them to, because they're my viewers too. But a part of that means there's a lack of discipline, and it's easy for them to fall into some sort of dopamine or craving that they have, which means that they would be susceptible to gambling and risking their money too. So you're almost taking advantage of your viewers, because you know that money will come from them. Well, obviously, that's why the money's getting put forward to you anyway. But yeah, that's something. I don't fuck knows how I got there. Oh yeah, so the giveaway thing with the company that I'm working with right now was kind of a gray area, because it's like, it is a little bit of gambling. Comparable? Fuck no, I wouldn't say so. But yeah, I didn't want it to be like that giveaway thing. And then we went through a process of weeks of talking and having a sit-down in-person meeting. And through that time, they actually redeveloped their company and turned into just basically a rewards company. So a cashback rewards company. That's how it is. And they do still have those little giveaways there per month. You can look into it yourself. I've looked into it a little bit, and I'm very okay with it. With the way it runs. Maybe I'll rethink that in the future, and maybe I'm blind to something right now, but I don't think I am. So I'm really happy and excited to move forward with this company and have something in place that is stable for me to be able to just put all my other time into my streams and stuff, which this does allow me to do a lot. So I'm keen on that, man. Need to get in yoga tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow. I have an interview. I'll talk about this, I'm sure, on my journal tomorrow, but I have an interview with a friend tomorrow. He has a brand. He just wants to kick me out in his tracksuit brand, which I'm fine to do for free, because it's tough as well. It looks nice. And then also he wants to interview me, and that's kind of how the promotion, I guess, will work for him, which I'm okay with, because one, yeah, the tracksuit's sick, and then two, I get to have a conversation like this because it's going to be real and raw, and he wants to ask about kind of me and my dreams and ambitions, I guess. So all this documenting of my journal, even though it's only been maybe 8 days, 7 days, I don't know, it's definitely making me more confident and capable to do that tomorrow. I would be capable anyway, but it's just giving me more confidence to be able to do it. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I need to remember to pray. I forgot to pray last night, bro. God damn. And yeah, I feel like I have a lot of things to talk about, but I can't remember them all right now. I'll get a good process of this going as I do this each day. I need a good sign out message too. I can't keep saying peace, bro. Later, boat.